What exactly is a customs union? Have you ever wondered how countries can work together to make trade easier? One way they do this is through something called a customs union. So, what is a customs union, and how does it fit into the larger picture of trade and economics? Let's break it down. A customs union is a trade agreement between two or more countries. The main goal is to make trading goods simpler and more efficient. In a customs union, member countries agree to eliminate tariffs, which are taxes on imports, and other trade barriers for goods traded among themselves. This means that when countries in a customs union trade with each other, they do not have to pay extra taxes, making it cheaper and easier to do business together. But that is not all. Unlike a basic free trade agreement, a customs union also requires its members to adopt a common external tariff. This means that all member countries charge the same tariff rates on goods coming from outside the union. So, if a product is imported from a non-member country, it will face the same tax regardless of which member country it enters. There are a few key features of a customs union. First, it eliminates tariffs and quotas on goods traded between member countries. This allows for the free movement of goods within the union. Second, the common external tariff means that all members apply the same import duties on goods from outside the union. Lastly, member countries harmonize their trade policies, including safety standards and import quotas. This arrangement simplifies trade within the union. It reduces the need for customs checks and proof of origin for goods moving between members. This can lower administrative costs and reduce trade friction. However, it also means that member countries give up some control over their own trade policies. They cannot set their own tariffs on imports from outside the union, which can limit their ability to make independent trade decisions. From a libertarian viewpoint, customs unions present a mixed situation. Libertarians generally support free markets and minimal government involvement. The removal of tariffs and trade barriers within a customs union aligns with their belief in freer trade. However, the requirement for a common external tariff and harmonized trade policies can be seen as a form of government intervention. This can limit the ability of nations to pursue fully independent trade policies. In practical terms, customs unions are often formed among neighboring countries to promote regional cooperation. They representing a step beyond free trade agreements by coordinating external tariffs. This can help reduce trade disputes and simplify customs procedures. However, libertarians would argue that the ideal situation is to eliminate all tariffs and trade restrictions globally. They believe that any tariff is a barrier to free trade and market efficiency. So, a customs union is a trade bloc where member countries trade freely among themselves without tariffs. They also adopt a common tariff on imports from outside countries. While this arrangement makes trade easier within the union, it requires members to give up some autonomy over their trade policies.